Anyone can look like a leader when things are going well. The truth shows up when you're tired. Hey guys, Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today for your 5-minute power up, all about grit under pressure and how grit shows up when you're tired. Real grit isn't how hard you push, it's how you act when you're worn down. You guys, pressure doesn't create character, it reveals it. And I want to make that plain and clear. Think about this. The pressure you're under right now does not create your character. It may hone it, it may change it a little bit, but it does not create it. What it does, it reveals who you really are. Fatigue doesn't make us weak, it makes us honest. Kind of makes us weak too, not gonna lie. Pressure reveals your default. Guys, this is gonna be very practical for you. When you're worn down, you default to tone, patience, and your decision style. It's going to give you exactly what you know, what you grew up with, how you react. Your tone is going to be the way you would typically react. If you're a prick, when you're worn down, you're going to be a prick. If you have zero patience, when you're worn down, when you're tired, when you don't have rest, guess what? Your patience is going to be that. If you're a very patient person, it's going to come out. The way you make decisions is going to be there as well. Who do you become when you're exhausted? Are you short? Are you sharp? Or are you silent? Your tired version is who you need to lead. I'm going to say that one more time. Your tired version is who you need to lead. Grit without grace breaks people down. Okay, hard work without grace creates fear. And I want to talk about this for a second. When you're pushing people hard, and you don't have any grace, that creates fear. Okay? And fear's not what you want. People don't thrive their best under fear. Matter of fact, they make bad decisions under fear. Grit without grace creates turnover. It means you're going to lose people from your team. If you don't have the grace, where are they going to go? They're going to leave you. Why are they going to leave you? Because it's too hard. Results without humanity don't last. You're not going to be able to maintain it. I've talked to a lot of people that say, results. You shouldn't be scared to push people until they break. You shouldn't be scared to do this. You need to hire strong people. I agree, you need to hire strong people. I'm not arguing with that. But if you push so hard and there's no humanity there, you won't ever be able to maintain your results. Strong leaders push, great leaders steady the room. Amazing leaders know the simple grind between the two of them. All right, here's one simple checklist for you. Before you respond today, ask, am I reacting or am I leading? I have to do this every single day. Somebody comes to me with a problem, a client comes to me with a problem. I have to decide, am I going to react to this problem or am I lead through it? Is this about control or about clarity? Will this build trust or will it burn it? Slow your response by 10 seconds. Stop, take a deep breath, ask yourself, what tone do I want? And set your tone on purpose. Grace is a leadership decision, not a personality trait. I want you to hear that. Grace is a leadership decision, not a personality trait. Where grit and grace actually meet. You guys, grit keeps you standing. If you've got grit, you're not going to leave. You're going to stay there. You're going to stay in that one spot. You're going to keep moving, right? But you're going to keep going. Grace keeps you standing, keeps others standing with you. Grit is my ability to move forward. Grace is my ability to bring others with me. And it takes an equal combination of both. I actually have a chapter in my book, Grit, Grease, and Grace, Leadership Forged in the Trenches. It's all about the tension between grit and grace. That's the title. It's chapter 11. It's right here. You can see it. Let me show you a picture in it because look, there's Dan. There's Dan, East Texas style. Okay? It talks about a time when I didn't have grace. I also talk about a time when I had too much grace and I became a doormat. Do you ever feel like you're a doormat? Do you ever feel like you're a doormat? Grace without grit, the doormat leader. Somewhere along the line, somebody started confusing leadership with customer service. Be nice, don't make waves, keep everyone happy. And somehow that turned into leaders walking around like part-time guidance counselors on full-time doormats. Grace without grit isn't leadership, it's babysitting grown-ups and calling it management. Boom! Mic drop. That's where I'm going to end this whole podcast. Get a copy of the book, Grit, Grease, and Grace. You can learn all about the tension between grit and grease, between grace and grease, Grace and Grease, Grit and Grease, Grit and Grace. Oh my gosh, can't talk, guys. So I'm in like hour 20 of a 48-hour fast of not eating. So my brain's still working on defogging. Tomorrow is going to be some amazing podcasts, though. If you want stronger teams, lead strongest. Be the strongest in the team, okay? And lead strongest when you're tired. All right, share this podcast with somebody. Go out there, grab a copy of my book. I'm going to give you like 3 things to do and give us a rating. I'd love to hear it. Love to hear back from you. You guys, grit gets you through the work. Grace decides who comes with you. All right, hope you have a great day. We'll chat with you later. Bye.